Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. We're taking a look at a 16-foot box truck today. This is set up with a 2 pressure washer, 2-step gun assembly for fleet washing. So we'll take a look at the driver's side first. The passenger side first. This has the hot water pressure washer. It's 3,500 PSI at 5.5 gallons per minute. And then we have a cold water pressure washer that has the same specs as well, just further inside the truck. Both of them are set up with a Honda GX 630 engine and a T-Series general pump, which is a nice heavy-duty pump. On our driver's side, we've got all 3 hose reels. We have our cold water pressure washer reel up top, the hot water reel in the middle, and then our incoming reel, which is what fills the water tank at the bottom. There's 100 foot of hose on our inlet reel and 200 each on the pressure washer reels. Now what's different about this is we have a valving setup over here so that we can switch from using a single hose and standard soap injection assembly over to our 2-step gun wand hose assemblies. With the 2-step assemblies, we have a 100-foot section of pressure washer hose combined with 2 100-foot sections of chemical hose, all kind of wrapped up in a sleeve where you've got soap control right at the wand. So you can switch instantly between your step 1 soap, your step 2 soap, and rinsing. So it gives you the ability to go back and forth quickly or to just save time when switching in between chemicals. Next, we will climb up in there. We'll take a look at all of the other accessories on board. Okay, so now that we're inside, you get a better look at the cold water pressure washer. Again, you can see it's the Honda engine with the T-Series pump. The battery that is for the electric start for this unit is just right next to it, along with a 12-gallon fuel tank. Above the 12-gallon fuel tank, we have our transfer pump. And what the transfer pump allows us to do is to pull all of our fluids from outside as far as chemicals go or winterizing goes, and then fill each one of our tanks with them. It also works the opposite way. So if we need to winterize, we can actually take anything out of our soap tanks and pull it back out of the truck, or if you have any kind of maintenance issues or something that you need to work on. So it's kind of a nice way to quickly move things in and out of the back of the truck quickly. Moving down, we have our 2 soap tanks. We have a 35-gallon for soap 1 and 35-gallon for soap 2. And then moving around this way, we have our 525-gallon water tank. Having a 525 tank gives us the capability to be able to carry a lot of water with us if we need to, but it's also set up so that if you have a constant water source, you can do that as well. So it'll fill the tank, stop the water whenever it's full, and then continue to fill it once you deplete the water, as long as you're hooked up to a continuous water supply. These yellow hoses here are our bypass hoses. That is a protection system for the pressure washer pumps, so that when you let off the trigger while the pump is still running, while the engine is still running, it protects the pump by constantly running fluid through it, keeping it nice and cool. We do put a filter before the water goes into the tank to keep any debris from building up inside. And then we also add filters, as you can see on each side here, before it goes to each piece of equipment. Behind me is our winterizing tank. This is going to be up in our northern states, so we have a 35-gallon winterizing tank as well. Next to it is a 7 or 8 drawer toolbox. It is a locking toolbox, so your drawers will not open in transit. And then above are our 2-step hose assemblies with the gun assemblies. So you can see this is kind of that hose, the wrap that holds all 3 hoses together inside here. We have extended chemical hoses that are labeled for our step 1 and step 2, so that these can stay inside your tanks while your connection is right there at the reel. So you're still able to reach everything. You're still able to kind of quickly get these in and out. These hose assemblies are significantly larger, so they're not really ideal for putting on hose reels, which is why we put 2 large hooks on here so they can be wrapped and stored on the wall and off the floor, so that you have plenty of clear space in here. Speaking of the floor, we do have the protective flooring in here. So that's like a gray diamond plate pattern, kind of a heavier gauge flooring, just to keep the fluids off of the wood. It extends the life of the truck. It's also more slip resistant than the wood is. So overall, gives it a nice clean look as well. We paint the interiors to brighten the space and make it a more washable space if needed. And then we'll move on down here, get a better look at the wand assemblies. We have different applications depending on what the fleets are that you're cleaning. This is our more standard one for standard truck wash applications. We have shorter lances or longer lances that can be customized on those too. So if you have any questions in regards to this rig, feel free to take a look at our website. It is 3rpressurewashers.com or give us a call. Thanks.